Cancer. It's your friend and messenger Kay here with your May monthly messages. I hope you guys are all okay. So, first of all, fantastic news for May. We have two full moons this month. So, what that means is that one of those, one at the end, is a blue moon. So, expect the unexpected and look out for those chance opportunities, those rare ones that come along every now and again. Um, Take that chance, take that opportunity to seize that when that comes, okay? So that's the first message for you. Let's go straight in. The candle is lit, the incense is on, so let's call in the divine. Divine, please could we have messages for Cancer for the month of May for their greatest and highest good? Start off, as always, with messages from the angels, the archangels, and the ancestors. Let's see what's coming up for Cancer. Where are we starting, Divine? Just the one card, please. For Cancer, their greatest and highest good for May 2026. You have, wow, okay, couple of things going on here. Firstly, your first message is everything's okay. So don't worry about it. Whatever it is that you're doing, everything's going to be fine, if that's what you were worrying about. For my numerology people, we have the number 22, which can be reduced down to the number 4, and then we have 444 as well. And this is indicating one of those old-fashioned American mailboxes here. Big news coming in for you from the universe. Do you see it there? Big news coming in for you. Everything's not just going to be okay. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. You're getting reassurance, support, guidance. Know that you're overseen, okay? So just because you can't see them, just because you can't see, the energy of the universe, you can't see your spirit guides, your spirit team, doesn't mean they're not there, right? So just know that you are being overseen, you are protected. Okay, right, let's go in with the Fortune Oracle. What does the universe want you to know? For Cancer, please. My fellow water babies, I'm a Pisces. As are most people that are weird and wonderful. No offense, Pisces, if you're cross-watching. I'm one of those. Just the one card, please, Divine. Let's go in. There you go. What do you have? You have the number 7 and then Cracker. It says positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune await. So May for you is going to be super, super lucky. Okay, not only is it going to be supercharged at the end of the month with all that wonderful moon energy, the blue moon, but it's saying love, joy, and good fortune await you. Okay. I thought I was getting something then. Something about a cracker, the pulling of a cracker. It takes two. That's what I'm getting. It takes two. What does that mean, Cancer? It takes two. It will take both of you to do this, and everything's going to be fine. Okay? I don't think you've seen this deck before, but this is my wonderful Legend of the Dragons. It's in my dragon deck. Let's see what the dragons have to offer you as advice for the month of May. That's interesting, isn't it? It takes two. There's that song as well, isn't there? It takes two, baby. I don't know, Cancer. What takes two? Tell me. Leave a comment. Let me know. Does that song mean anything to you? It Takes Two. Okay. Anyway, what you have coming up for May is Black Dragon. So it says this dragon cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. And it says meditate, reflect, and undergo a metamorphosis. Are you going through some kind of change? I'm talking about physical and mental change. So a change in attitude towards something, or maybe you're embracing something. Is there some weight loss thing going on, or some kind of change that you're wanting to happen? And it's saying, don't worry, you're going to be absolutely fine with this transformation. And know that while you're going through this transformation, you are protected. You're also being advised to, what I always say to everybody, meditate and reflect, right? As you're going through this period of change. And I feel like with this big news on the way, this change is going to be some kind of awakening, right? Okay, let's carry on and see what else the divine has to offer for you. We're going to go in with our angel numbers. Now, the reason why I pull these is so that you know that you're in the right place at the right time. When you see these numbers, it will be a sign to you, a synchronicity, that you're okay, you're protected, you're on the right path. Just one number for Cancer, please. Okay, so you have 1551, and it says hold your vision. It's talking about manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. And it says focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. Okay, so this is talking about the law of attraction, yeah? So it's what you visualize. If it's more abundance that you're after, if it's a new love that you're after, a new home, a new job, a new opportunity of some sort, it's there where it's asking you to take some time, take 5 minutes out and focus on that vision every single day. 5 minutes. You have the time. Don't tell me you don't have the time. You have 5 minutes out of the 24 hours that you are given every day to put aside for yourself, okay? There is no reason why you can't do this, and just sit with yourself. Speak to the universe, speak to the divine. Even if you don't want to speak, just focus. See yourself in that place. If it's a new love, if it's a new person that you're looking for, manifest that. Focus on what it is, what qualities, what traits would you like. If it's a new home, a new place, or even a new job, what is it that you would like? Flexibility with time, or whether you'd like to work shorter hours. Whatever it is, Cancer, you need to take that 5 minutes out, because right now the spotlight is on you for your manifestations, and the universe is asking, what does Cancer want for themselves for the month of May? So you've still got like a couple of days there where you can spend your time and focus on what your vision is for May, and see it coming true, unfolding in front of you. I'm getting a really itchy finger. So is this money coming in for you? I'm feeling it. Is money your focus? Is that what you want? A little bit more money, a little bit more abundance? Then yeah, make that your focus, okay? All right, Cancer. Let's go on and have a look. Let's see what the divine is giving you as a tool to use for the whole of this month. So this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, wherever the placement for Cancer is in your chart. And also for those cross watchers that catch this video, you may also use this sacred symbol for your own personal use. Okay, just the one card. Thank you, Divine. You've given me two. Fantastic. Right. So this always happens, Cancer. I'll ask for one card and they'll go, we're giving you two. Okay, so you have here release, number 42, and you have divinity, number 20. Now, the first thing that's coming to my mind is that, are you newly trying to embrace spirituality? Cancer, it is always a good idea to embrace your spirituality. That spirit that resides within you is connected to the whole universe. And when you realize the strength and power of what you can do for yourself, right? It's when your choices become unlimited, right? So if you are embracing that, if you are finding yourself in prayer, in meditation, then that's always a good thing. Know that every time that you're doing it, you might not feel anything for the first couple of times, but I just want to reassure you that if you stick at it, it's like with everything, you keep doing it, you will see the results. Absolutely, 100% you will see the results. So let's see, what is it talking about? Release. This is letting go of something. What are we talking about? What are you releasing? Number 42 for my new numerology people can be reduced down to the number 6. So it says, without delay, cut the cords to any unhealthy or toxic people, places, energy, habits, and beliefs. This is the time to stand in your truth without cutting anyone down in the process. Meditate on this when you want to be the spiritual warrior with love, honor, and compassion. So, yeah, this is what it's asking you to do for May. Release what doesn't serve you anymore. Okay, let it go. And especially those people, places, employments, whatever it is, that don't align with your transformation that you're going through, with your beliefs that no longer serve you. You may have a certain belief for a very long time. If I put in this many hours, I will get this out of it. And then you're coming to realize, well, actually, that may have worked years and years ago, but it's not working for you now. So time to release that, Cancer. And then again, with the divinity, it almost seems like you're having some kind of spiritual awakening. Just embrace it, let it happen, because it's a beautiful, beautiful energy. Let me tell you what the book says. It says, you are divine. And this message comes with a warning and a blessing. Drawing this card invites you to proceed with love over fear. No matter what your situation or relation, proceed only from a place of unconditional love, reverence, and understanding. Life is filled with choices. Make sure they are the ones that respect all involved, including yourself. Meditate on this symbol when you want to connect with the unseen elemental beings for support. So that's talking about your angels, your archangels, your spirit team, and the divine. So, okay, the message I'm getting loud and clear is, with this cutting ties, Cancer, you're a bit like Pisces, really. We are all or nothing people. Sometimes, sometimes that's not the best way, Cancer. And you know it and I know it, but we still do it, right? What you're being advised to do for the month of May is, yes, acknowledge your spirituality, because we're all spiritual beings, right? And we are all connected. But what it's saying about this release is you don't have to be so abrupt, right? It doesn't have to be a drama. It doesn't have to be a scene. Um, if you're cutting off from work, it doesn't have to be an explosive, you know, uh, goodbye, swing your handbag and out the door. It doesn't have to be like that. And it shouldn't, right? And you know that it shouldn't. If we're talking about a person, it doesn't have to be a whole library of swear words and some kind of physical intervention. It doesn't. It can be something that you focus on and then you slowly edge out. Okay. It's really, really going to help you to be mindful and respectful when you do release that what doesn't serve you anymore. Okay. So it's bearing in mind we are, even with people that we don't like, places that we don't like, things that we don't like, or behaviors that we don't like. It's really, really important. And what you're being told to do this month is to find that release peacefully, right? And with respect and dignity. So just slowly edge out. It hasn't got to be a great big drama. Right, so let's go on. We have now for you the oracles. So I am going to pull you 4 cards, and this will hopefully set the tone for your tarot, which I'm looking forward to. Let's see what comes up for you. Divine. For Cancer. To set the tone for the upcoming tarot, what would you like to advise Cancer for their greatest and highest good? What do they need to look out for? And what do they need to focus on for the month of May, please? Right, there you go. Detachment and cold. And then exactly the 2 same cards in a roundabout way you've got here. So the divine wants to continue talking about this to you. Right. So, Cancer, you have past detachment, you have third eye, you then have rejection, and in the unknown, you have your comfort zone going on here. I feel like there is somebody here that you have really grown cold towards. It could be their behaviors. There could be something that they do that it could be quite toxic to you or quite triggering to you. Um, and over time, you found yourself being quite cold towards this person. You're not really wanting to mingle with them. Things are not what they used to be, right? So this is that detachment. And I feel like there has been some kind of occurrence, something that has happened um, that could cause a bit of drama, because I feel like you have slowly moved yourself away, but you feel like you just want to go in and say, I really would like you to go away. Yeah, that kind of, I can't swear, right? But you know what I mean. You want to, you feel so frustrated by this situation that not only are you being cold towards them, but you're looking for that. I just want to tell them how I feel. But look, what the universe is telling you in the now is you need to be your third eye chakra. It's looking at this is your thoughts, your gut instinct, and your intuition. You need a little bit of clarity on this, okay? Whether or not you confront this person or you have it all out and there's major drama and whatever, it's not going to serve you a purpose, right? You may think it will. It might get rid of that frustration for all of 5 minutes, but it's going to cause even more drama, right? So what they're saying is find your inner peace. Think about this logically with your third eye, right? They're saying use your intuition and you can very slowly detach yourself from this person without, like the the drama is never ending. Do you understand? So if you have one lot of drama, you have one day where you go in all guns blazing and blah blah blah, then they'll retaliate and they'll come back. Sometimes, Cancer, the harshest words you can ever speak are of silence. Nothing. Give nothing to this energy because it's not going to serve you a purpose. It's not going to, in fact, it's going to deter you from your higher frequencies, from your vibrations, and from who you are as a person. It's going to, it's going to lower those, right? Because you have to keep going back and fighting back. And even if this is not physical, even if this is like somebody's on the other end of the phone with text messages and there's arguments going on and whatever, and they send a message and you send a message, and basically you're both telling each other to go away, but it's just ongoing. So it's time to let that go. There's rejection, loss, and fragmented. I feel like this is quite an important person in your life, right? And you're feeling rejected because of the choices that they are making. But this is not a reflection of you. This is who they are at this very moment. This is what they're going through at this very moment. And it's all about them. Yeah. So what they're doing is to defend themselves. They're getting more and more involved in these arguments. And I feel like you need to return back to your comfort zone. Yeah. That zone where you know clearly who you are, that you are loved, right? That you are important. Okay. These conversations, these arguments, they're going nowhere, right? Because that person has their point of view, and their point of view is based on the experiences they are having right now. It's actually not to do with you. But you know what happens? We project our fears, we project um, our losses and things onto other people, right? And I feel like that's what's going on right now. I don't think you were in the line of, like in the direct line of where they were trying to attack. I don't feel that. I feel like they are just in this cold and detached zone at the moment because of whatever they're experiencing. I don't think this is a reflection of you. You just need to worry about you. Don't worry about them, and silence is stronger than any words that you're going to speak. All right, let's have a look at your tarot. See if I'm giving you the correct advice with what I'm feeling. And please, Cancer, remember, we all live very different lives. So please just take what resonates, bin the rest. This will be a message for somebody, may not be you, but there may be something coming up in the tarot that you need to hear. Okay. Again, Divine, please can we have past, present, future, and then one for the unknown. Past, yeah, there you are, 9 of Wands. You're the wounded warrior here. Let's have a look. In the present, you have the King of Swords in the reverse. You have the Queen of Swords. So we do actually have a pair, and the Two of Cups. Okay. And just one more. Oh, two more then. For the unknown. This is fast moving energy with the Chariot. This is for your unknown, okay? And a sense of release with the 9 of Cups. This is also a wish fulfillment. Okay. The feeling that I'm getting is in the past, you have been quite wounded by this person's actions towards you, their words towards you. Um, but I think you've grown accustomed to it. So at some point, it may have been really, really affecting you, right? Where, oh, why are they doing this? Why are they saying this? Why, you know, this could be like a friend or somebody, right? Um, and they're doing something that's quite toxic, right? Um, but you have taken this on as a reflection of yourself, like as if they're doing this to you. They're not, my lovely. They're doing this to themselves. You are taking it personally. It's not a personal thing, right? But now, what I feel like is their behaviour, where 1 minute they're fine, 1 minute they're not, 1 minute they're away with the fairies. Um, it's leaving you in this feeling of the King of Swords in reverse, where you can't control your thoughts anymore because this is still acting as a trigger. They're doing that, either sending you a text message or coming in and they're shouting about something, or that they're doing something. I don't know. Like for some people, drinking is a trigger, right? And you've been telling them, no, don't do this. Don't, some kind of addiction or whatever it is. Yeah. And you're like, no, don't do this. This is going to affect us. And it's got your thoughts all confused. Um, but it looks like, Cancer, this is not personal to you. This is something that they're battling for themselves. And you just seem to be that person that is there um, at the brunt of it, of their actions, okay? But what I see for you in the future is the Queen of Swords. This is the clarity that's coming in, right? This is you working on something either to support them or support yourself. And this is you looking at, how can we work this out? How can we do this? Well, I'll tell you that, Cancer. It's by doing absolutely nothing right now. Okay? Because you can't help somebody who doesn't want to be helped. Yeah, you heard that saying about taking a horse to water. You can't make it drink, my love. You are in the future. It is very possible that once you've got your thoughts straight and you realize that actually they weren't doing this to me, they were doing this to themselves, right? There is an opportunity here where you may be able to help, but that's not right now. That's in the future. That's the placement of these cards is here. That's in the future, right? I'm not saying it's a future that is years and years away, but for the right now, with all the confusion that's going on in your head, best to come away for now and say absolutely nothing. Are you able to, when you get that message, are you able to just ignore it and not reply? Because I tell you what, that will show strength. That is the one thing that you can do to make this option better. Show this person it's no longer my problem. If you're going to deal with it, you deal with it. Otherwise, if you don't deal with it, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. So your actions will speak louder than your words, my lovely. That's what I'm getting for you. But in the future, in the unknown, what you don't see coming is this independence, this release. The Nine of Cups is your wish fulfillment. What you want is coming, right? And it's coming in fast. I'm not sure what your focus is on and what you want for your life, but like always, I wish you everything that you wish for yourself, Cancer. I really do. But something, an opportunity here, not just of love, but I see a treasure chest here. So I'm going to say love and wealth coming in here for you. And this is a complete fulfilling energy here in the unknown. It's just that you don't see it coming yet, but it is coming in for you. Let's clarify. Let's see what's coming up. For Cancer, Divine, how are we getting them out of this confused energy? what do you need Cancer to know for their greatest and highest good? Mind, body, and soul. Why do we have the Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wands? 2 clarifiers, please, Divine. Okay. Okay. You have 7 of Cups with choices. You have the Queen of Swords with independence. You have Justice with the Angel of Integrity, and you have Temperance. Right. Cancer, that all probably means nothing to you, but here we go. I'm going to try to explain. Here you are with the Wounded Warrior, and this is explaining what you can do to make things a little bit better. The first thing you can do is contemplate your choices. Which direction are you going to choose? Are you going to continue to fuel this fire, or are you going to go in with the Queen of Swords energy? This is about independence. This is also about the truth. And this is your truth, right? The truth is, and I'm telling you this, I got 100% confidence, right? This is nothing to do with you. What your experience is nothing personal. It's not to do with you. It is this person's own downfall. Okay? So what you're being advised to do is, this is Justice. This is Libra energy, right? What you're being advised to do is, in order to bring back things into balance, you stick to you. Your independent energy of what you want from your life. If you do not want the drama, if you do not want the arguments and the fights, you have to stop investing in that, right? Silence is golden. That will bring things back into balance. And also, beautifully, you've got the double balance. Your quietness, your ability to just come away from this situation and not talk about it, not go there. This is what's going to bring you your inner peace. And when you're at your inner peace, you're going to be very, very productive, right? You are going to bring your life back into balance. And when this person sees this, that actually you've got your stuff sorted, right? Your life is sorted. You are doing really, really well. Then they're going to want to reconnect. You have to determine what is your condition for that. Are you going to say to them, sort yourself out, and then we'll work on this together and we can talk about it, but until then I'm not going to? Or are you going to leave it as it is and continue that cycle? Okay, sometimes there comes a time in our life when we have to break a karmic cycle. Otherwise we keep experiencing the same thing over and over again. So a lot of bravery is required, but your inner peace is what is key through May. You have to find your inner peace, right, with this situation. So what is the confusion with the King of Swords in reverse for Cancer? 2 cards, please. What advice can we give to our lovely Cancer people? Okay. You've got the Fool. This is Aries energy. And you have the 3 of Pentacles. Actions. Okay. You have some new adventure coming up for you in your life. Something brand new, a new beginning. Yeah, this is 0, card 0. So it's the ending of something, the beginning of something new, right? And the 3 of Pentacles, this talks about working together with someone, something, and taking action towards something. And what you are being asked to do is instead of, sorry, a bit of a stutter there. Okay. Instead of being all confused, you need this clarity. You need space, Cancer. You need space to be able to think. Yeah. Your intuition is going to be off key if your thoughts are all scrambled and all over the place. What this is asking you to do is take that leap of faith. Do nothing. Take that leap of faith to improve and take action towards yourself. Because I'll say it to you one more time, this is nothing to do with you. This is all to do with that other person, their issues and their problems. Okay, so let's go in and have a look about the Queen of Swords energy here and the Two of Cups. You've got the Angel of Success and you've got healing, the Four of Swords. What have we got at the bottom of the deck? Friendship. You need to switch your focus, okay? You need to switch your focus from that person or that situation, that workplace, whatever your situation is, my lovely. You need to switch your mind frame from addressing that situation and focus more on those people that are prepared to work with you, those that bring you peace, harmony, happiness. This is about you and your thoughts. They need to be unscrambled, and the only way they are going to be like this is if you come away from this situation. I don't necessarily mean, obviously, for some people, this will be a relationship and you guys are living together and whatever. I'm not saying leave the house, leave your home and leave everything. No, I'm saying mentally, the Queen of Swords. Swords is about your thoughts. It's up in your head. It's your crown chakra, right? This is about your thoughts. You need to detach those thoughts if that is the smallest little action that you take, and you need to concentrate on you, okay? You have the Angel of Success coming in because there's something coming towards you and you don't want to miss an opportunity because you're down in the dumps and you're so focused on this. You're too busy replying to these negative text messages or phone calls or whatever, and you miss that opportunity. You need to take a breather. You need to find your air, find your space, and get that healing sorted. Yeah? Because I think you're just under the wrong impression that this is all to do with you and them, and it isn't. You have got the world beckoning you. I don't know if this is something to do with online or if this is to do with travel, but this is definitely something to do with you being very, very successful, very, very happy, very, very abundant. Okay, but you need time to heal because I feel like this situation's been going on for quite a while. I'm not talking weeks and months. I'm talking about this has been brewing and brewing and brewing for a number of years. Okay. And look who's at the bottom of the deck that you don't see coming. You've got the card of friendship. You've got the Page of Cups. This could also be representative of children. There is a lot of love, a lot of understanding here between the dolphin and this very young person here. But it is highlighting friendships as well. Yeah, that's what you need to focus on. Yeah, if you do have children, it's the focus on the children and the happiness that they bring you, your friends, the happiness. And once you start focusing on that happiness, it will surround you, my lovely, and you will find this situation resolves itself. Okay, so let's go on and find out why we have the Chariot. This success that was here with the Angel of Success here. You don't see it right now and you don't know which direction it's coming from, but this wish fulfillment, it's coming at you at a very fast rate. This is, I would say, weeks within the month of May. Look at this. What are you turning your back on? You turn your back on all the drama. We mentioned the drama, didn't we? Right? I'm really not making this up. It will come out how the divine wants you to hear it. Look, you're turning your back on the drama, right? And Once you turn your back on the drama, look what fills your life. The Ace of Pentacles. I'm not sure if you know how important this card is for all types of abundance. Wealth, number one, yes. This is your focus on your money and an abundance of it rushing in with this Chariot card. But this is what we're clarifying, right? The Chariot card. What's coming in for you? Abundance. Nine of Pentacles. Wish fulfillment. Life fulfillment. Happiness. Achievements. Release. All of that coming in for you, my love. Because you've turned your back on the drama, right? Look, back to back. He's facing that way. She's facing that way, right? You're turning your back on the drama, and that's where you find your release. Divine, thank you so much. I was on the right track. I was feeling the right thing. Do you know what, Cancer? It is really nice for me when the cards kind of give me a confirmation. So I'm confident. Yeah, once you just become silent towards this, let them carry on. Tell them once and for all, fix up, or I'm not having nothing to do with it. And then walk away. Any messages after that? Anything else? Silence, right? Silence is golden. Right. Cancer. Oh, you've got a lot going on in May, haven't you? Right. Let's see. We are going to go in for a prayer for you for May. This is a gift from the divine for you to use at your will. This is Cancer, Sun, Moon or Rising. Cross watchers, you are also welcome to use this as part of your daily routine or as and when you need it. Just the one prayer, please, divine. What can we give to Cancer as a gift to use? I'm going to take that one, but I'm feeling like, oh, hello. Right. This doesn't happen very often because you're only supposed to have one. For whatever reason, Cancer, you have three. The divine wants you to know these things, and they're also offering you, so when you do your rituals, like you light your candles or you're doing your prayers, your meditations, they're also offering this for you to use to put that message out to the universe. So the first thing is about your organization. It says here, if you're feeling a little bit with that King of Swords, your thoughts are all scrambled and upside down and jumbled. If you're looking for organization on how to arrange that so that it's manageable, you can use this prayer, send it out to the universe. It will return organization to you tenfold. Okay, it says purpose, planning, efficiency now come so easily. I'm going to say that again, sorry. Purpose, planning, efficiency now come to me so easily. You can use that. They're also offering you strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina, I empower. You can do this, Cancer. You can do it on your own. You just need that little bit of strength. Ask the universe. It will return it to you tenfold. I'm also saying to you, please, if you want, I'm more than happy for you to pause the video and take a snapshot of these, so you know what to say when you're meditating or you're doing your prayers. Even if you don't do that, just send it out to the universe anyway. What do you have to lose, right? Try it and then leave me a comment and let me know if it worked. The last one that they're offering you for today, Cancer, is success. If you want success, ask the universe. Success that's true belongs to me. Success with honor, integrity. They're the words you have to repeat. Say them 3 times. Send them out to the universe. Good things will be happening for you, my friend. Okay, that was your reading for the month of May. That was a little bit heavy, but I feel like sometimes our friends, like I'm your friend, our friends are so important to give us that kick up the backside, because you know they mean well. And I do as well. I wish you everything that you wish for yourself, and I pray that for you. And I hope that during the month of May, you do find that inner strength. But yeah, do take some time out for yourself to be able to do those manifestations, and those prayers, however, whatever you do. All right, Cancer, that's your reading for today. Thank you so much for staying all the way to the end. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked the reading, if that resonated with you. And then let me know, okay? If there's anything you want me to pray on, if there's anything you want me to do for you, please just send me an email, tarottimewithk@gmail.com, or just leave me a comment. I'll read all the comments. So yeah, just leave me a comment and I'll get back to you. Okay. Cancer. Till next time. Bye.